right.
All right.
It is my favorite time of the week. It is time to play Stan It or Ban It on these runway looks.
That is right. We're going to decide if it is Stan It
Yes.
or ban the shit out of it. All right. And what was the theme of the runway?
I don't remember the theme, to be honest.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God, it was Night of 1,000 Celebs.
Oh, duh.
I was so excited about the theme of this runway actually because, they did the whole Night of 1,000 Madonnas, and then they did a sequel, didn't they? Yeah. But this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what they had on the runway.
All right. First up, we got Miss Boa.
Fringe look is inspired by Celine at the Met Gala.
So, God, I love Boa. I love their drag. But we already saw somebody else make this same exact mistake a few episodes ago, and she didn't give herself a body. Like, she could have worn like a belt, at least give herself a little more shape. Because, like, yeah, it looks really cool, but the thing is, like, if there wasn't so much fringe, maybe it would have looked a little bit better. So you could actually like see a little bit of the shape of her body, because she was cinched and everything, but it was just, she erased it all with using all that head fringe.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I am gonna have to ban this. Sorry, Boa.
I agree. I am going to ban it. And when she walked out, I was very like, ooh, like, I gagged. So I was like, oh, and then I watched it come down the runway, and I was looking, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go. It looks like, it's very too much fringe, no shape, and it was very similar to Celine's look, but again, no shape. And like all she needed was some like trim it, girl. Give yourself a haircut in the fucking workroom. Apparently, she got no friends again. Like nobody's her friend in the workroom again. So, and again, who did this look? With the hair or the fringe shit? Was it Tainomi? Yeah, she did the whole.
And then I think Scarlett Bobo did it like that past quick one way.
So
where Tainomi didn't do so well. And Bobo.
Sorry, girl.
Scarlett Bobo. Paris Fashion Week, little bedtime.
So I really enjoyed Scarlett Bobo's look. Something about it was just too simplistic for me, but I really liked the bolero, I think is what it's called, that she had kind of like hanging off her arms. I thought that looked pretty awesome. So I'm gonna stand this.
Yes.
Well, first she's giving all of the Bed Bath and Beyonce vibes, I don't know. I'm gonna ban it. I didn't think it like Celine's picture looked good, and something was off about Bobo's look, and I don't know if because she's so short or what. Like I don't know. It just didn't. Like, can you imagine Naomi Smalls wearing that? Like I think that would be everything. Yeah. But she's like tall, legs for days. Something just didn't read for me. So I'm sorry.
Kiara. Ruffles.
Honestly, is Celine album really
realness? I enjoyed Kiara's look. There were like little details about it that bothered me, but not enough to bother me to the point where I didn't like it. The ponytail I feel could have been a little bit fuller to kind of give it like a more like dramatic effect maybe. But I still enjoy the look overall, so I'm gonna stand it.
Yes.
I'll stand it as well for just I thought the look was a great look. It was gorgeous. Of all the Celine looks, like as we'll see with the other contestants, like there were so many looks you could have done. But again, and in Brooklyn didn't like that ponytail either. Like she was like, that ponytail had like four hairs on it, girl. That and it's hard. It's very hard to do a wig and a ponytail. It's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, but I did stand it. I think it was a good look.
All right, next up we got Rita Baga.
After the
Rita Baga.
She does a real thing, but both looks for some reason just didn't feel finished to me. So I was looking at it and I was just kind of like, oh, you probably should have just stuck with the one look and just kind of try to elevate it a little bit more. So I always appreciate a good reveal. However, this is something that I feel just didn't quite land the way it should have. So I'm gonna ban it. Sorry, Rita Baga.
God. Okay. Do you remember Celine at the beginning of her career? Like, she had a lot of. Apparently, she had no friends either because they put her in some tacky ass shit. So again, like of all the looks you could choose, she chose this from like. Celine started out in the late '80s, so like, got it. And it matched the look very good, but I just didn't like it, so I'm gonna ban it. But she did. She looked the part. It did. I just didn't think they were
Right.
Nothing to write home about. I would keep swiping, girl. Keep swiping.
Exactly. Swipe left.
Jimbo.
Okay. Oh my God,
I'm inspired by
Jimbo
Celine
looked
Dion.
amazing. This was high fashion. It looked just like
Yeah.
her. It was amazing, like from head to toe. I loved it. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna stand it.
Yes.
Stan it.
Yes.
I think she did great. And it's finally to see Jimbo in a different, first of all, different mug, like a different makeup.
Yeah.
And again, like this is a very, I don't want to say iconic Celine look because, you know, I'd never seen this look before. However, she executed it well. It looked great. And she elevated it by doing like sequin, you know, and it just looked great. And they loved it. And I'm happy for Jimbo. So good job, baby.
11. I am serving you her 1998 Oscars performance.
See, I like the look. I like the concept. It was just, and just like what the judges were saying, and I hate to agree with every single thing they say a lot of the time, but she could have at least padded for this a little bit, you know, to kind of give it like, just kind of give it like that zhuzh that it needed. So,
Yeah.
oh God, like, I love that she's stepping her pussy up, but I'm gonna have to ban this.
I agree. Ban this shit. And I'll tell you, like, again, Lemon is a tiny girl. She ain't a big girl like me. So, but you know, this is when they said Celine Dion, like this is another look I was expecting, you know, like from the Oscars, and you remember that Titanic was such a big movie and blah blah blah. And I think like there was a way this look could have worked. And then when she walked, I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the Heart of the Ocean look, you know. And then she comes down, and I was like, oh, really? All right. It just was not executed well. Like the fabric could have been luxurious. You could have done a velvet. You could have done a sparkle something. You know, like it's drag, honey. And again, she's tiny. There was no shape. Like, and they were like, I wish she would have been cinched. And then when they zoomed in on her, she had a cincher on. You know, poor thing. But she's one of the queens that doesn't pad either. So, you know, it was just sorry, ban.
Ilona Burley.
I'm doing Celine Dion and Elsa Schiaparelli.
I wanted to like it because it kind of emulated like the Celine look that she was going for. However, like since the colors were off, and I get that she was kind of getting the her own spin on it, I wanted to like it because of that, but it just wasn't really doing it for me. So sorry, Ilona, I'm gonna have to ban this one too, girl.
Yeah, Ilona, you like cock because I didn't like this look, but so I'm gonna ban it. Like again, this is another Celine look, like not many of us know, you know, like Celine's prime was like in the 90s. So, and you know, the hair wasn't there. Like, I think it was her spin on it, but it just looked, I thought the outfit was great. It just didn't meet the runway. It didn't meet the requirements, in my opinion.
Totally.
So.
Yeah. Priyanka.
Oh, the exact replica. And
I love this look so much. The 2-in-1, both looks were seamlessly perfect, amazing. I love that you couldn't tell that it was going to be a reveal from like looking at her or like walk up onto the runway within that. And it was just so amazing. I love this so much. I don't know how this look didn't save her from being in the bottom too, but girl, I'm going to stand this. This is like my favorite look of the week, I want to say. Like probably like this one and Jimbo's were like definitely like neck and neck for that. So I'm gonna double stand this if I can.
Yes. Stand. Pop, pop, pop. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I think everyone, well, at least our age group, you know, not these new 21-year-olds or whatever, but like they all remember when Celine got married. It was like a national holiday in Canada. It was filmed. It was like Princess Diana getting married, you know, for Canada, like Celine. And that was iconic. Like she with, who was her husband? Renee Angélil, you know, rest in peace, my love. But that was an iconic look. And then when she tore it away, that was another like look. I think she was at the Billboard Awards, but it looked great. And again, it was like elevated and it was drag. And that's what we're here for, you know. So good job, Priyanka. Stand the house down.
Right. So the winner of the Snatch Game was without a doubt Jimbo.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So good. Such a well-deserved win too. Like amazing. So good.
I agree. I mean, that Joan Rivers was amazing, and he was in character from start to finish. And I think it was a good week for Jimbo. Very good. Like he got to show a little bit more of his craft. And, you know, she's versed as well. Oh. And I loved it. So congratulations, Jimbo.
Gato.
Unfortunately, we had to see who was in the bottom this week.
Kiara and Priyanka were the bottom two this week, and they were lip syncing to Celine Dion's Drive All Night, which is a song that I didn't really know. So actually watching them turn this out, instead of doing like one of the slower songs like That's the Way It Is, or the song from the Titanic, My Heart Will Go On, I was like, okay, this is actually really cool because I've been waiting to see a lip sync. And girl, did they bring a damn lip sync. They
Oh
were
my
amazing.
God.
This is probably the best
Finally.
lip sync so far.
Look at that.
Oh,
Amazing.
oh good.
All right.
So good.
So, week after week. Oh, so good.
I hope that they're able to turn like more lip syncs the way these queens did, because this was a goddamn lip sync. Oh my
This was
god.
a serve. So what have I said the last few episodes? Like the Molly has not hit, and this episode the Molly hit hard, baby. I was like, yes, yes, yes. They did so great. I honestly thought it was going to be a double save, to be honest. Like 'cause they both did, like their passion, their heart was in it. I will say I preferred Priyanka's performance better. I felt like Priyanka emulated the song more, you know, like with her runs and the lyrics. And she also she danced, she cartwheeled, she split, and Kiara fucking turned it as well. However, I think Kiara was very I mean, she did great, so I hate to say anything negative, but like she pulled out every trick she had, and I think it was a bit much for the song.
Mm-hmm. It was so back and forth too. I was just kind of like, oh my god, they're both like so captivating during this lip sync.
But it was great. It was so great.
I feel like Priyanka's outfit like helped bring the drama of the song too. So that was, I feel like that was probably the crutch that might have helped Priyanka like stay this episode, because that was just an amazing lip sync, honestly, from start to finish. I was just kind of like so captivated.
It was amazing. Again, I was on the couch and I got up and I was like, and it was great. And I thought it was gonna be a double save because they both deserved it, to be honest. So, you know, but it wasn't. And I'm happy Priyanka stayed. Out of those two, I want Priyanka to be in the competition.
Same.
Like, I think she needs to be in the top. She needs to be at the finale. She's great.
Totally. I mean, this is just amazing, honestly. It was really sad to see Kiara go. But she's a really talented queen, so I'm not super worried about her. She is going to be killing it. Like, as soon as the clubs open back up and all that, you know, she's going to be booked for days. And hopefully we can get her down here to San Diego, because watching that queen perform just, like, brought so much joy to my heart.
I agree. No, she was good. Again, like they both, I thought they both were going to be saved, you know. So, but unfortunately they weren't, and we had to see Kiara go.
I'm really proud to y'all.
But this was such an episode. Like, you guys at home, I hope you watched. If you didn't, you better watch it, because this was everything. This is the best episode of the season so far. I agree. My opinion.
Same.
It gave me everything I needed.
I said this episode most so far out of all of them.
Yeah. So we have, how many we have? 7 left. We have 7 girls left. Yeah. And 7 is also a good number, just in case you're wondering.
We got our lucky 7.
Yeah, 7 girls. And we will be back next week.
Yep.
So you
As
guys
always, it is always an amazing time working with you, Miss Erica.
Yes, Dave. I love you to death. Everybody at home, I hope you're enjoying this quarantine, and be safe. Wear your mask, and we will be back for week 6, right? Episode 6 next week.
Week 6 next week.
All right, you guys. I love you so much. I'm Erica Fox.
Captain Steve signing off.
All right. Thank you for watching Drag Race Roundup. We'll see you soon. Bye.